All right, my first day here doing max side pressure, Uncle Todd style. I did about a 20-minute warm up. Warmed up my shoulders a lot, warmed up my chest a little bit, my wrist, and then I warmed up my side pressure and pronation up to, it's probably not close to max yet, I hope, but getting there. I used mainly bands for the warm up. So when you're doing this exercise, you want to set up like you set up a match. If you're using your side pressure, if that's how you're pulling, it's more like a top roll side pressure move. So you want knuckles high. You want no pressure this way. So I'm not grabbing and loading into it. I want to set up and have whatever I'm using as a band, just as an example, set up perfectly so there's not really any pressure. I wanted my pronation locked because this is basically a lot of side pressure and pronation through the movement. So we're going to set up here. This is just an example. This is the littlest band I have. This is nothing. So we're going to set up and we're going to side pressure and pronate. And I'm going to count it as a rep if I touch the pin line, basically if I pin my opponent. So I'm going to start at 70 pounds. That's 70 pounds in plates. So you can see right there, we got 235s on there. So my pulley system, it's a little hard to measure, but it's about half. So I'm starting with about 35 pounds. So not a ton, but I have no idea what we're going to be at today. So here's this. Let's see if I can get that in there. Yeah, you can see it's about 35-ish. Bounces around because you're moving it, but it's about 35-ish. So we'll take that off and we'll get started. I expect my rate to be a lot higher than my left. I mean, my left, I might even struggle with this first 35. So we'll see. Well, I'm going to call it 70 because that's what the plates are on there, but you guys know it's half. So set up, I'm using a karate belt, any type of belt works. So set up high knuckles, pronated, and we're just gonna hit sideways. That's one, right, that wasn't bad. Still screams on the inner elbows. Sure, left will be fun here. Yeah, and it's screaming at you. A lot harder on the left. It's weird. So that's, my left, when you start, it feels like it doesn't want to move. Once you get it moving, it feels okay, but it's almost like, yeah, your hand wants to buck a little bit, your pronation wants to give. So we'll see where we get. I'm going to write that down. Right, 70, left 70. All right, we're going to work up here. I'm going to put 10 pounds on. It's kind of a big jump, I feel like, but we'll probably put 10 on because that felt kind of easy with right. I'm going to put 10 pounds on for right. I might only put 5 on for the left. We'll see. I think one thing most people don't know about this that I've found, doing it for a little bit here, it's so, people say side pressure, but I mean, you can have side pressure, obviously, supinated and drive, if you're driving sideways like that. But I think the way Todd uses it, and what's great about it is it's a lot of pronation. It's side and pronation at the same time. So this has become basically my favorite workout. All right. So we got, I'm going to do about a minute and a half between reps here. So maybe a little bit longer if I get heavy and I feel it, but we'll see. So this is 80 on my right, or about 40. Again, so I'm not loaded, so I kind of just use the band to go down to where my elbow is going to be. Then I grip high. Felt okay. I'm gonna write that down, and then I'm gonna go take 5 off, and do 75 or 37.5 on my left. All right, here we go. 75 or 37.5, whatever you want to call it, here on my left. And this is probably my max, if not really freaking close. Yeah. All right, that was fun. Left 75. I'm probably gonna go up 2.5 pounds on that, but I don't want to push it to max. If you've ever done side pressure, or I mean even for new guys who just started, like the way your elbow feels, it's just that ting. So I don't want to push it and I don't want to get hurt, but we're gonna come pretty close to what my max is today. So I think right, we hit 80. I think I'm gonna go 80, which is 40. I'm gonna go to 90, which is about 45. Yeah, I really love how the elbows feel doing this, but Todd said this in his video. I'm kind of copying him right here. Do what others won't, so you can do what others can't. So it's kind of, I like that saying. You know, if you put in the effort doing this that hurts and others don't want to do it, then when you're on the table, you're going to be able to do it and they won't be able to. So here we go on the right. We're going to go with 90 or 45. And you'll notice, I didn't say this earlier, but my goal is to have my wrist pronate and flat. I'm not cupping, obviously, here. You're pretty much flat wrist pronation. But to get that little extra at the end, if you've seen Todd, you know, he gives his wrist. He's still trying to keep his wrist, and he's still got finger pressure down. But I'm definitely going to have to get my wrist probably out. I think I did on the last one, but I definitely do it well on this one. All right, 90 pounds right hand, or 45, here we go. Yeah, see, it's starting to scream at me on my right. So, we got 90. So we're gonna go, and left we did 80 last time. We're gonna go 85 on the left, but I think this is gonna be it, even if I get it, because I know it's close. Right, the way I'm feeling. Hopefully I get 105 or 52.5, something like that. But we'll see. I might surprise myself, or I might come short. I don't know. Never done max before, so we'll see. But left, 85, 42.5 is what we're at right now. Here we go. This one's gonna be a challenge. My elbow's gonna feel it. Nope, it's not there. It's not there. Swing right failed at 85 on the left. As you can see, two different animals, right and left, as most of us are. Yeah, you're really feeling your elbows. So I won't do any more reps left. I'll do tomorrow, I'll do speed work with bands with both arms. So we'll just leave that here today. I might do a little more pronation. But right, we're gonna keep going. Actually, I might drop down on my left. I don't know. I don't want to become super imbalanced like some people. So we're gonna go up to 95 on the right. All right. 95, like I said, no loading. Set up pronated. Wrist flat. Knuckles high. Ooh. Oh, it's so fun. So fun. That was tougher. I might just hit a point where I think I'm, the last one was kind of easy, and it's really your hand. Your hand just wants to, even right off the go, just wants to give, which is exactly what Todd said in his video. Like your chest, your shoulder, you're a little bit about, you're not really putting that much, you really don't feel it in those spots, but I'm sure you're loading there. So those spots, feel strong, you don't even feel it, but it's your hand. So obviously, people's hand pronation, those are weaker muscles. That's what wants to give first. So always keep working on those. We're gonna go. We're gonna go with 80 on our left and try to stay there and see if we can stay there the rest of the time we do right-handed reps too. So we'll do 80 left. And hopefully I still have 80 on me, I don't know. When you fail, and it's tough to even get close to your max then. Okay, we're gonna have to drop down again after that. That was 80. All right, so my elbows are feeling it, I can tell you that much. If you do this and your elbows don't feel it, you're either superhuman or you're doing something very wrong. And also with this, so this is my first workout of the day. So I'm gonna do this, and then tonight for a second workout, I'm gonna do chest, and I'll do some bench, and then I'll do some dips, and then I'll end with JM press to try to work on that elbow pain that Todd talks about. Okay, so we're gonna go up another 5, which will be 100, and we'll see how that goes. All right, so 100 or 50 is where we're at. Yeah, didn't feel the best. Just hurts, but we got it. Left, we're gonna drop down and go 75. Maybe got 5 more in me, right? I don't know. We're definitely getting there. All right. Left 75. Here we go. This might not go. Yeah. I think we're done left either way. We got it, but that was brutal. I'm going to take a minute here before I go back to either one of these. So we got 100 last time right. We're going to go 105. There you go. You can see my nice scar. Learn how to arm wrestle before you break your arm. We'll go 105. Oh, and so the reason I'm making this video and the reason I have embraced the Hutchins styles. I have had a wrist injury for like 9-10 months now. Had some pops when I was getting top rolled in practice, and it just wouldn't go away. So I got tendonitis all on the outer side of my elbow. I've had 2 cortisone shots, which I know some people think are bad, some think are good. It helped a little, but I've done braces, the whole deal. Anyways, so my wrist is kind of screwed. Starting to feel like it's coming back, but I started pulling like Todd because I can flat wrist, and then I am basically giving my wrist rather than having my wrist taken, which is more sudden, violent, and that's where I was getting the popping. So that's why I'm doing this. It's fun, it's different. I really like it so far, but obviously there's risks with it. It's dangerous if you don't know what you're doing. So if you're gonna pull straight side pressure, know where your arm is, know where it's in or out of your body, know what kind of pressure you're giving, who you're pulling, what kind of pressure they can give. All of those things are very important. I'm still very new to it, so I'm definitely not an expert, but I'm trying my best to learn here. So with that being said, we're going to go up to 105 on the right, and we're going to see what happens. Hopefully, this was my goal, so we'll see if we get this. All right, here we go. 105 right-handed, or 52 and a half. Nope, that was not a pin. I think I was about an inch above. But we were right there. So I know where I am. I know where I'm starting for next time. I probably only want to do maybe 4 max-ish. You don't want to start right at your max, so I'll probably start like this time I started at 70 because I didn't know. So next time I'll probably start at 85, do 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, something like that, or 90, 95, 100, 105. Somewhere around there. Probably start at 90. So yeah, and like I said, tomorrow I'm gonna do speed day. I'm gonna do chest and some more pronation here tonight, and yeah, basically do 3 or 4 days of side pressure work a week, along with practice. A couple off days. So I'll do a static day, a max day, and then a speed day. For speed day, I'll use the bands. So we'll do those 3 days practice, and I have to figure out what days I'm going to do each. I don't know how much rest I'm going to give. I think speed day is good after max day, just in my head, just because it's a little bit lighter. It can be more of recovery too with it, if your elbows are feeling burnt. So, I probably want, practice, my elbows flare up too. So a couple days after practice is where I've done the mat. We practiced on Wednesday, today's Sunday. So I'll probably do Monday, speed day. Tuesday, I'll do nothing, side pressure. And then Wednesday, we'll have practice. So yeah, anyways, my first foray into max side pressure here. Hopefully you all learned something, and I'll keep trying to make these videos and keep us all updated here. So thanks, have a good one, everybody.